So before we get started on set 1, where we write an equation of each hyperbola given a graph, I want to go ahead and write the equations for the hyperbolas. So we have a horizontal hyperbola, and we have a vertical hyperbola. So these are both of our equations. Remember that HK is our center, and that A is the distance from the center to the vertex or the vertices, and that B is the distance from the center to the co-vertices. So all we have to do is find HK, A and B, and substitute that information into the formulas. So let's look at graph number 1. So in graph number 1, we have the center located right here. And that looks to be about 1, 2, 3, 4. And then up 2, so that looks to be 4, 2. Actually, I'm going to write this on my graph so that I have room. And then the distance from the center to the vertex is this little distance here, which is a distance of 1. So I see that A equals 1. And then the B is going to be the distance. If you can hear my dog growling in the background, she must see a squirrel. B is the distance from the center to the co-vertex, which would be 1, 2, 3. So B equals 3. A is a little hard to see. That green is jarring. There we go. That's better. So now we just go to our hyperbola function. Notice that this is a horizontal hyperbola. And so I just write this function as x minus h is 4 squared over a is 1, so 1 squared is 1, minus y, k is 2 squared over b is 3, so 3 squared is 9, equals 1. And it turns out that I don't need that denominator of 1 here, so I can just erase it. And my function is x minus 4 squared minus y minus 2 squared over 9 equals 1. And that is the equation of that horizontal hyperbola. Number 2 is another horizontal hyperbola. So I'm going to zoom in on this one so we can get a little bit of a better view. And the first thing I need is the center, which is right here. And that center is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's negative 5, and then up 1, so negative 5, 1. The distance from the center to the vertex is 2. So A equals 2. And then the distance from the center to the co-vertex is 2. So that's B equals 2. So now that I have that information, I can go ahead and fill out the horizontal hyperbola formula. X, oh, I gotta go grab my pen again. So I have x minus h, which is negative 5, so minus a negative is plus, over a squared, which would be 2 squared, which is 4, minus y minus 1 squared over b squared, which is 4, equals 1. And that's the equation of this horizontal hyperbola. Now notice that questions 3 and 4 are both vertical hyperbolas. And we know they're vertical hyperbolas because the distance from the centers to the vertices are vertical. However, we just need to find A, B, and the center again, And that's going to help us substitute what we know into the vertical hyperbola formula. So let's go ahead and zoom in on this vertical hyperbola here. Now the center is between these two vertex points, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So 3, -3. The distance from the center to the vertex is 1, 2, 3, 4. So A equals 4. And then the distance from the center to the co-vertex is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So B equals 6. So now that we know the center, A and B, we can go ahead and substitute that information into the vertical hyperbola formula. So we have y minus k, so that's going to be the -3, so y minus -3 is y plus 3 squared over a squared, so that's 4 squared is 16, minus x minus h, which would be 3, squared over b squared, which would be 6 squared, 36, equals 1. And then we'll do the same thing for question 4, example 4. So let's look for the center first. The center is going to be about here, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -6, and then -2. Now A is the distance between the center and the vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A equals 5. And then B is the distance between the center and the co-vertex. 1, 2, 3. So B equals 3. And now we just return to the vertical hyperbola formula, and we substitute in what we know. So we have y minus k, which would be -2, so y plus 2 squared over a squared, which would be 25, minus x minus h, which would be +6, over b squared, which would be 9, because that's 3 squared, equals 1. Just keep very close track of the difference between the horizontal hyperbolas and the vertical hyperbolas, and make sure you're using the right formulas.